The only somewhat off-putting thing that Elon Musk said to some investors is if someone does not believe Tesla will solve autonomy, they should not be an investor in the company, but we will and we are. I think Wall Street largely just ignores statements like that though. It seems like Tesla Auto will be the name of the Tesla ride-hail network, and Cybercab, we found out that is going to be a dedicated robotaxi vehicle. One thing that we have no clue about, so that compute, how much of that is NVIDIA and how much of that is Dojo, because it's just equivalent. H100 equivalent GPUs. And Ashok mentioned Dojo node. So how is Dojo progressing? We didn't hear anything about that yesterday. But here's a theory. I think they downplayed Dojo either since it is not quite there or because Musk and NVIDIA CEO agreed to keep a low profile over it to keep the perception that NVIDIA is the only show in town. Jensen may reciprocate by keeping Tesla in the front of the line with GPU supply. But my guess is the latest spike is not just Dojo. And at one point, Elon Musk said 35,000 H100 specifically, not H100 equivalents. And they said they were building towards 85,000 H100s by the end of the year. Razat says, what I just heard is that Tesla is getting car batteries for very, very cheap because everyone else can't make EVs profitably. The long-term advantage of this is insane. Elon reiterated his bullishness on Optimus. He thinks it will be more valuable than everything else combined. Elon also said that Q2 will be a lot better, and he continued, if you have got cars that are sitting on ships, they obviously cannot be delivered to people. He was talking about Q1. Anyway, next time, let's ask Tesla about Dojo. I do agree that mostly the stock rallying today has little to do with FSD, although to me, Elon's comment that 12.5 is going to be on another level compared to 12.4, which is already going to be much better than what we have currently available. That to me is very bullish, but I don't think the street really sees it as bullish yet. I think launching new models much sooner and positive year-over-year growth, these things are really driving the stock up together with higher auto margins. From what I see, the thing that people are the most disappointed about is the 4680 ramp, and Elon saying it's just a hedge going forward basically, but James says it is progressing well just the same. Maybe it will be a hedge for a few years at least since battery costs have plummeted. Gary Black basically agrees with everything I have said so far in this video. He especially liked the high margins despite inventory discounts, and all in all, one of Elon's best conference calls, even if the actual results came in a tad light. He's talking about earnings per share. By the way, Tesla's energy gross margin, if we compare to the previous year, it is up 123% year over year. That's huge. But Tesla did warn us yesterday about that business being lumpy, so I do not expect linear growth in that business. And Sawyer also agrees this was the best Tesla earnings call in a while. Dave agrees too, Tesla earnings call was great, but I just want FSD V12.4 in my car. There's something so exciting and riveting about trying out the most cutting-edge real-world AI in your own vehicle. And I personally, I want 12.5. We know 12.4 is going to be better, but 12.5, according to Elon, is going to be on another level. And he has been right so far in the last few months about how FSD is progressing. Martin Vieca is going to be stepping down and leaving Tesla. He managed Tesla's investment relations. Martin did a good job, but I think Tesla will definitely be fine, and we will have another person who will probably do very well. Oh my God. Reuters said that Tesla CFO is resigning. Reuters. He is not a CFO. He is a VP of Investor Relations. But it's not a big deal because, as we all know, it's definitely only the first fake news story ever reported by Reuters. So, is it really so shocking? I mean, give them a pass this one time. Except it's not the first time. Many times like that happened. Or wait, it could be that he got promoted before he resigned. That would make sense.